Hey guys, Nebers here, and welcome back to another episode of Feed the Beast. I have been out for an entire week with a sore throat. Oh god, he dropped. What did he drop? Confusing powder. It certainly confused me. What is this? This must be new. Alright, concussion charge. I want to know more about this. And this makes a potion of nausea. Concussion charge. It's an ender fragment. How do I get one of those? Oh, I need to look into this. This is crazy awesome. Today we need to finally get to work on this mod, applied Energistics, and I have found 21 charged Certus quartzes, which honestly I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think you just need a charger, a charger, this guy, and he'll do it for you. Of course, you need to find at least two to begin with, apparently, because I need to make a Fluix crystal. And in order to do that, you need charged Certus quartz. So let's go ahead and just make the whole lot of it. So I'm going to need 20. 1, 2, 3, 4. And what else? I probably need nether quartz. And I actually don't have... Oh, I do have some. I thought for sure I made it all into quartz blocks. So, how does this work? Let's go over here to our handy dandy puddle. And this is how you make... Wait a sec. I completely forgot. Yeah, nether quartz as well. So I'm going to need 20. Yeah, I already have 20 on me. I'll just take it from this. Throw this in, throw this in, throw this in. And over time, I should very quickly get a natural. I got some Fluix crystals. Yay, justice. Alright. Doo-doo-doo. Let's come back over here. Where did I want to be? Here? No, here. Oh, yep. Looks like I'm not going to have enough. I'm actually going to grind these down, unless I already have some ground down. Do I? I got 12 somehow. I'm not quite sure where those came from. But normally one would get it from grinding these. Oh, and you get double from that. Alright, so let's grind these down. I'm just going to make a whole bunch. Craziness. Oh, and due to an update, all these things are now thermal foundation instead of industrial craft, and I'm very happy about that, with the exception of Tinker's alloy ingot, which is supposed to be bronze. I don't know why. Wait, thermal foundation has Tinker's alloy ingot. Alright, that just confuses me. Anywho, that should be enough to combine with this stuff to get 32, which is a nice even number. And I like nice even numbers because they're fun to work with. So, one of the cool things about this version of Applied Energistics is you have to make Certus quartz seeds. Put that back there. And these seeds, you put... Ow, ow, I missed the jump. You put them in water. I should really clean that up. You put them in water and they never despawn, but over time you get, over a long time, these things will grow into pure Certus quartz crystals. That's not even, that's 0.0%. That's crazy. So I'm just going to leave those there for a long time. And in the meantime, we are going to make some applied energistics things, particularly the inscriber press. So I need one of those Fluix crystals that I've already made, and a pair of pistons. I already have a pair of pistons. I have that. I think I also wanted iron. So let's go ahead. I think it wanted sticky pistons. Yes, it did. Where are my slime balls at? I know I have many. They're blue slime balls. They're the best kind of slime balls of slime balliness. Alright, we have our first inscriber. So what the inscriber does, I'm just going to plop it down right here, is we take one of these presses that we found. There's the silicon press, which you put silicon into and it makes silicon. There's the logic press, which is for gold. The calculation press, which is for fluix. And the engineering press, which is for diamond. So I think we want to start off with this guy. Do I have any silicon yet? Where does one even get it? Let's find out. I have played a little bit. That's Project Red Silicon. This is Enderio Silicon. So in order to get that, I'm going to need to sag mill sand, and I'll only get it half the time. So that's probably not the most efficient way to get it. I'm getting some. Although, I should think I've already done this, but I don't see silicon anywhere. So I must not have. Anywho, where'd it go? Where is it coming out at? Here we go. I just won 16. And, oh yeah, I'm going to have to power this thing. Let's put it, let's plop it down right here. That way it is powered. This guy, a blinking redstone chipset. I thought it was a mob or something moving up there on that platform, but I guess not. So this guy is going to make me printed silicon, and unfortunately, you can only do one of these at a time, so it's super slow. Boop. Alright, additionally, you can switch this out with gold. Let's just go ahead and make 8, because why not? To make an inscriber logic press, we put gold in here. Ooh, gold! And over time it makes these things. And once you have this, and some redstone, it'll make for you, boop, our first logic processor. Now these guys are used in the more advanced machines, the storage stuff, so I am going to need a whole bunch of these. But first and foremost, I'm going to want, actually there's a lot of stuff I want, but I think the first thing in applied energistics that I want to make is the core thing that you're supposed to make first. Oh god, what is it called? There's too many of these things. It's all techno looking. This guy, ME controller. So I'm going to need to make 4 pure fluix crystals and an engineering processor. So let's get out the engineering press and a diamond of justice, of course. We're going to make one of those right away. Put you there, give it some redstone, and I'm going to have myself a or an engineering processor, which is the 3rd tier processor. Let's go back over here and check out our crystals. They're probably not in, yeah, 1% after all of that. It's crazy how long one has to wait here. So I want to make pure Certus quartz crystals. And to do that, hold on a sec, sand. That's what I'm looking for. Sand. I'm just going to make 32 of them. Okay, that's not how one does. Oh yeah, you have to grind them. Durr. Sag mill these guys. Fluix dust, and that fluix dust is also useful in other things like fluix pearls, spatial pylons. Oh, I don't think I'm going to ever do anything with that. Um, how does one make cables? Glass cables. What I really want are the smart cables. These guys. So smart cable is covered cable with redstone and glowstone. Covered cable is wool plus glass cable. Glass cable is fluix crystals plus quartz fiber, or I guess any colored one plus water. And quartz fiber is nether or ground up quartz surrounded by glass. Okay, so I have a lot of stuff to do. What is wrong with you? Okay, you're just not updated yet. Put you guys together, and now I'll have fluix seeds. This is effectively a way of doubling your fluix crystals and not nether quartz crystals, the Certus quartz crystals. This is just an effective way of doubling them. And again, they never despawn, so I don't have to. 'Cause otherwise, I would forget about it. I'm just that kind of person. I can't tell you how many times I've had things despawn in Pneumaticraft because I've been too forgetful to go in and get them. But I need to do a lot of waiting now. And there is a way to speed this process up, but I think you have to at least go through it a few times before you can even get that far. So I'm going to wait, play the waiting game, and I'll be back with you guys in like an hour or so my time. 1 second in your time. Hey guys, we are back and it has been a long time. I've hardly made a dent into these guys. That stinks. However, I've got a secret that will accelerate this process. That secret is called a crystal growth acceleratorizer. It's not a very well kept secret. Alright, this thing requires fluix blocks, which crap. I almost didn't have for a second, but there is a way to get one. Thankfully. Oh, that would have been sad if I was one short. Alright, let's make this guy. Charged crystal. I mean, I can always make more charged crystals if I have two of these guys. Actually, now that I think about it, I might want to make the charger first. Oh, this is already done. Alright, so let's do that. Let's make the charger. Because where is it at? It's the weird looking thing. There we go. That way I can just make more charged when I need to. Okay, so that just takes iron. I'll just there we go. Charger. Alright, where am I gonna put this? Why not here? That's why not there. Because it doesn't work there. Is it time to move you? Yeah. I went ahead and put an item hopper back here, which actually saved me quite a bit of time. No, you go back here, you here, and yes, that charges this time. Okay, so we made an item charger, a crystal charger. Let's see if this works. Does this take time? Like, I don't know. That came back as a crystal. And now oh, that looks charged. Yep. That's all one has to do to charge things. Alright, so now this is no longer a big issue. Is that it? I'm having a hard time telling if it's charged or not. That one wasn't charged. Do I have to wait for the zap of lightning? Is that it? What if I miss it? Is there a queue? I think that just turned. Oh well. I'm gonna come back to here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Since I made 4, let's get rid of you guys. Do I have redstone? Yes, I do. And we're gonna come up here. Actually, I really only want to make 1. There. Simple. Actually, never mind. Let's. 1, 2, 3. Why did you? Oh, you look cool. I didn't realize that that was an empty space instead of just a color thing. The inside of this inscriber press. I thought it was just gray, but it's actually empty. Neato. So I'll just put these guys away. And what I'm going to make... Where are you at? And let's get a whole bunch of glass. Let's see if this works. This used to be a very laggy thing to do, this shift click, but it's gotten a lot better, so thank you, whoever fixed that. Quartz fiber. That quartz fiber gets turned in... Oh no, more of this. I'm glad I actually made more. So let's just make this many. Fluix energy connection! Alright, so ultimately we want this, and right now I am 1 iron short. And I also needed the glass, which I believe I put here. Yes, I did. Alright, so we're going to make 1 of these guys. What is it? Accelerator is an understatement. Oh boy, I hope so. That gives me hope. And we are going to go downstairs. Now I've started to prepare this room. And hopefully I can just directly connect it like so. No, I cannot. Alrighty. That's not good. Ooh, how do I connect this with energy? First of all, give me a wrench. Let me grab some power cables, which look like it's a fluid conduit. I think I've... Oh no, here's one. I was gonna say, I think I've used them all up, but apparently not. Okay, so that doesn't connect. That does connect. Now can I do this? No, because that doesn't connect to that. Alright, is that what this is for? The energy acceptor. I have no idea. But I'm going to give it a shot. Because who knows? Doesn't seem that expensive to build. In fact, I could do it right now. With what I have on me. Energy acceptor. Okay, that's promising. Let's wrench this guy. Put you here. You seem to be powering this thing. And you seem to be powering that thing. Okay, that's a good sign. And we are going to throw these back in there. They were at 13%. Hopefully this is going to speed things up a lot. Energy acceptor worked. Oh, that's so happy. Alright, just after a few seconds, it's already at 15%. Or maybe that was the 13%. I don't know, but this thing should speed us up significantly, and I'm super happy about that. But I still need to find something to do in the meantime. I think what that is going to be is I finally want to charge one of these guys. So sneak right click the enchanting table for details. If I remember correctly, I just need a circle of redstone around it. Outside has grass all around it and not lit. So let's grab you, and we are going to grab. Actually, I already have redstone on me. So do put you guys away. I went to the nether to get some glowstone, so that's why I had that pick on me. Let's just put you guys here. Alright. I'm going to go very far away. Find a good spot for some cursed earth. It's almost nighttime anyhow. So, I'm off. Hey guys, we're back. We've got this thing set up. We even have a sacrifice, and it is now midnight. I'm in a savanna biome not too far from a place. So check this out. Crazy. So I haven't actually done this in a long time, and that's all new to me. However, I've now an active division sigil. Oh my god, so much badness. Holy crap, at all the badness. You're not a real creeper. You're just wearing a mask. You're a phony. And the skeletons are going to shut this down pretty quick. Alright, I'm going to... I've got this weird area here. Is it raining or is it just being weird here? I don't know. I'm going to come back for this once it's safe and see if I can't harvest a little bit of that cursed earth. So, see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, we're back and these guys are done. Yup. We finally got ourselves the pure Fluix crystals and pure Certus quartz crystals. But before we get into that, I want to get rid of these. And I actually want to make a builder's wand. So for those of you who don't know, the builder's wand, super builder's wand, does not have a recipe. This one does, however. It is an unstable ingot and an obsidian. And how do you make an unstable ingot? You take the division sigil, an iron, and divide it by diamond, which is completely sane. So I just need one of these. What I need to do, I haven't done this in a while, but I do know this. If you mess up, it hurts. Because that thing explodes after a while. So now I have a builder's wand, and that's going to help me considerably when it comes to building this base, because that's going to allow me to put whole walls of stuff on at one time, which is super awesome. And another thing that this can make is, besides a portal to the deep dark, is angel wings. These will let you fly for free as long as they're in your inventory, and I'm quite excited about that. I really want those. They're these ethereal glasses. I'm not quite sure what they do. I think they're a way for you to pass through something that mobs can't, but I'm not sure. However, this does require a nether star, so I'm going to need to get more of these wither skeleton skulls. But we're going to do that next episode. Let's put this away, put you away. I guess you'll go in the toolbar now. Put you guys away. I actually even got started. I was playing around in here trying to get manually and large sword blades so we can go ahead and make ourselves a buster sword. And I've been playing around with this, and now that I switched to, what is it, the ender glass, things work, and I still need to put a lever there. At least I think I do. So that's either going to turn this on or off so that I can keep things in the smeltery. Although I'm not quite sure when I'll need that. Anywho, I turned this off, so it's not going to be an issue anymore. I think the last thing I'm going to do in today's episode is make that ME controller. So ME controllerizer. So I'm going to need that. I'm going to need skystone blocks. And how do you get those? You smelt some skystone. Thankfully, 1, 2, 3, 4. I have some because I went ahead and mined a whole bunch of meteors. Boop, boop. How quickly does this stuff break? Let's see. Is it... Yeah, it's obsidian level, sort of. I don't know, that wasn't too slow. Do I want to potentially build out of this? Like, it's a decent looking block. Oh well. Get that diamond press, whatever. And there we go. ME controller of justice. Let's put you guys away, and let's just, where do I want to put this? Alright, let's think about this. If that's going to be my enchanting room, probably parallel to it, I'm going to have here a brewing room, maybe? I'm not entirely sure. Because I think I'll be doing most of my brewing in blood magic when I get to that. Because those potions are probably going to be a lot better than these. That leads to the magic area. This will probably lead to farming and whatnot. Huh. Do I want to put it back here? Or do I just want to put it down here? Like I have this wall here that I haven't fully explored yet. This, by the way, leads down to where we started this. There's my original setup. There's my original crafting table up there. I saw it for a second, and there's the rest of it. So maybe. We'll see. I do know, however, that this thing looks really cool when it's all lit up. So I'll at least show you guys that. And then, check this out. It turns into an awesome rave block, which is just fantastic. Alright, that's going to be it for today's episode. Hopefully, now that my voice is all better, I will be able to, pump out a few more. However, I guess I should mention this. I might lose my ability to speak again tomorrow because I have a dentist appointment. And I guess we'll end it on a really depressing story. So, while I was sick, I took some cough drops. I got these lovely Luden's cherry lozenges or whatever. Just they're hard candy essentially that has cough syrup in it or whatever. And I bit down on one of them near the end of its life cycle, and I really didn't think much of it, but it hurt a little, just a little. So what happened was I had cracked a tooth, but I didn't know this. You are why these things keep getting uprooted, isn't you, jerk? Are you just gonna continue to bounce around there, probably destroying all my seeds? Anywho, so I cracked the tooth a little, but I didn't know I had. But I could sort of feel on the base of my tooth. This is a molar, by the way. Like on the bottom of it is the upper molar on my back right side, backmost molar. It felt different, like there was something in it, but I couldn't get it. So I tried brushing. I tried picking at it with my fingers. I have these disposable little floss toothpick things. I tried picking at it from underneath, and I couldn't get what I thought was a foreign object. But I guess what was really the case is that the tooth had cracked and a little bit of it was like open and like all shardy. So what happens is the next day I'm like, okay, I failed to floss it out. Maybe I'll try to floss it at a different angle. So I go in from the side this time, and a little tiny chunk of tooth just falls right out. I'm thinking, oh God, it's finally caught up to me, my poor dental habits, because I don't brush as often as I should. I like once every other day, sometimes even less than that if I'm just not in the mind for it. So that's finally caught up to me. I have one tooth that has pretty much decayed and now has fallen in half. It's broken in half. And the thing is, it doesn't hurt at all. Like I'm barely in any pain. It's a little temperature sensitive, but that's it. So no actual pain. But tomorrow I see a dentist, like this guy, and they're probably gonna have to remove the tooth, or I don't know. I'm not a dentist. They might be able to just give it a little repair, because essentially what a tooth looks like, or what a molar looks like at least. Let's put it right here. Is essentially it's flat like this, but it's got little protrudy points. This is a terrible representation of a molar. And essentially what happened is I lost about this much of my tooth. Actually, maybe, yeah, that's probably more a better representation of it. So they're either going to be able to replace those 4 blocks, or they're probably just going to yank the tooth, which I don't know. That might not be the best thing for me, because I mean I still have a wisdom tooth that I probably should have gotten pulled but haven't, but it's on the other side, so it's not like I could use that to replace the broken one. Thankfully, however, again, I'm not in pain, and what's the other thing I should be thankful for? And it appears to be that's like the only tooth that has ever given me any problems. I think that's the only tooth I ever had a cavity on, and that it did get filled, but apparently it must not have succeeded in stopping the decay. So, yeah, that's my sad story. Hopefully, I'll be able to talk after tomorrow and get more episodes to you guys. If not, I'm super sorry. And uh, I've definitely started brushing my teeth a lot more after this. So, alright, sorry about that long winded story. I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode, and I will see you guys next time, hopefully with a repaired tooth.